Well, hello everyone. It's Chef Jazzy John. We are back once again. I hope everyone is constantly enjoying their summertime today. So today we're going to do a great summer dish that's going to give honor to Juneteenth. And Juneteenth is the day that the final group of slaves was freed on June 19th in 1865. The amazing fact that as I did research is that they had been freed 2.5 years previous to that. So I would say just looking, Google information is really, really interesting. So today's dish, honoring that particular time, is going to be a strawberry cornbread cobbler. Yes, strawberry cornbread cobbler is going to be amazing. So as normal, I have all your ingredients already prepared. So we're going to go down our ingredient list. So I did 3 pounds of strawberries. I'm going to show you how I did them. And we're going to do 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. We're going to do 1/4 teaspoon, as I always tell you, to your tasting, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. And then we're going to have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of lime juice and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So let's get started. So first of all, I took strawberries, so 3 pounds of strawberries that I rinsed first. And we take them and we cut the leaf part off, or it's also called the hull. And then we take it and we make some nice medium to thin slices. So that's that. I'll do one more for you guys. The summer has been really amazing for me. I hope you all have had a great summer. We're free from the mask somewhat. Still be safe and wear your mask where necessary. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more. So we just basically take the hull off. This is called the hull. And then we just take it and slice it. Okay, there we go. And so now all of my strawberries are ready prepared. So next, you take use 10 mint leaves, and you basically slice them. I left one strawberry. I'll put it right there. So what I've done, I put one on my cutting board. So I took them and I just made thin slices. I used my cleaver for that. And as you see, I've already got all that prepared for you. So next we begin to take our ingredients. So we're gonna put all these ingredients. So we're gonna start with put strawberries in first. And dump them in my big mixing bowl. And let me move my cutting board. So we're gonna take the strawberries. We're gonna take the 3/4 cup of sugar. And then we're gonna take the cornstarch, the 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, the 2 tablespoons of lime juice. I want to show you guys this lime juice. This is called Nelly and Joe's. This is a really, really, really good lime juice. Normally you find it in the baking area. I also use these to make key lime pies, which is another recipe we'll do later in the summer. Okay. So then I'm gonna just do just a little kosher salt and about 1/4 teaspoon, which maybe about 3 or 4 shakes. And then as normal, I have my fresh ground pepper. And I'll do about 3 to 4 twists. Okay. And so basically what we're gonna do is mix all that together in our 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay. So we're gonna take all of our ingredients, and lastly, don't have to be last, but the last ingredient is the mint leaves. This already smells amazing. So then we're gonna take all of this and just stir it around really, really well till it's all mixed in really, really well. Oh God, this is gonna be so good. I can imagine this already. And it's such an easy, quick recipe. You have to let it bake for a while. Okay, so it's all dissolved. I normally use a glass bowl, but I didn't have anything glass this large. So I'm gonna definitely show it to you. Oops. Drop the little strawberry here. So as you see, it's all mixed in, it's all melted, it's all liquid. So it's all coated, I should say. Every strawberry is coated. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the stove. Okay, so now we're at the stove. So what we're gonna do, first of all, have your oven prepared at 400 degrees. So what we're gonna do is we'll take a black skillet. Hope everyone has a black skillet. Those are the good old skillets. And we're gonna spray some cooking oil in the skillet. Just a light coating of cooking oil. Alrighty. And we'll be putting all the ingredients. Turn it back down. I'm gonna pour this into the skillet. I'm putting all my strawberries and all the ingredients. That's a strawberry. Okay. So we're gonna cook this for about 5 minutes. So that all these juices will get cooked and the strawberry is going to be cooking down a little bit. And then we're going to go into our second part. This is basic for the filling, and then we're going to do the topping. So this is really an easy, quick recipe. I think I covered everything. So we're going to start on the second part. I'm going to let this cook for a little bit. And then once this is done, we're going to set it to the side. So now we're going to go into the topping. So while the strawberry filling is cooking, like I said, about 5 minutes, I have it on medium. So now we're going to get prepared for the topping. So now we're at the stove part. So the strawberries are bubbling really, really nice. It's a nice thick sauce. One thing I did forget to tell you guys is to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch into your strawberry mixture. That goes with the sugar and the pepper and all that ingredients. So now I actually turned my stove off. I'm just letting it cool down. So now we're gonna go into the cornbread part. So we'll need 1 cup of flour, 1/2 cup of cornmeal, 1/2 cup of sugar, granulated sugar, and then 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. And then we have 1/2 cup of butter, unsalted butter. So what I did, I melted it and let it cool off. You don't want hot butter. So we're gonna mix all these ingredients together. And then once again, we're gonna add in your salt, your kosher salt. So let's put it together. So we wanna let this just kind of finish cooling off, and then we're gonna do this. So, and there's one more ingredient. There is a cup of heavy whipping cream. Let me get that out of the fridge. Okay, so now, we pour in our, I don't block anything. Pour in our cup of flour and our 1/2 cup of cornmeal and our 1/2 cup of granulated sugar and our 1/2 cup of powdered sugar and our couple of sprinkles of kosher salt. Okay, and then our 1/2 cup of butter, melted and cooled butter. So I just melted it in the microwave and cooled it, and it just makes it soft, a soft butter. And this is unsalted butter because we added in salt. Okay, so now we're gonna pour this cup of milk, a cup of heavy whipping cream. You can also use buttermilk. I prefer heavy whipping cream, and that's what I already had in the house. So 1 cup. This is gonna be so delicious. Okay, so now we're gonna just take this and stir it together a little bit, and then we're gonna whisk it. Let me just get all the ingredients kind of just distributed. Hope you guys can see that's really easy. Remove this milk out the way. The heavy whipping cream. So I'm gonna just continue to incorporate it and get it stirred together. Make sure that you can see. You see very, very well. Okay. Use my other spoon to clean that one with. Okay, I'm gonna change spoons and use my wooden spoon. I love my wooden spoon. Could my lovely assistant hand me a paper towel? My lovely assistant is my wife, Joyce. They can't see you, Joyce. Just hand me a paper towel. So now I have it all incorporated together. So now I'm gonna use my whisk. Thank you, darling. Okay, I'm gonna use my whisk. Okay, we'll just whisk all of this together. I think I'm gonna just stick to the spoon because the whisk is, to me, it's a little too thick for that. So I'm gonna stick to my spoon. Okay. Just keep stirring this together till it's nice and smooth and incorporated. This is basically like making some cornbread, pretty much. So you just want to make sure you got everything together. Okay, so I have it all whipped up. One thing I just learned, so when you put your dry ingredients in, take your whisk and whisk all your dry ingredients together. Then add in your wet ingredients. That's to make sure that everything is distributed properly. So now, the strawberries have cooled off a little bit. They've been sitting for about 5 minutes. So we're gonna take the strawberry filling and we're gonna just take the cornbread part and we're gonna just take small spoons and just drop it on top. No particular order, but I'm kind of an in-order person, so I'm gonna just kind of go around it and just drop these nice spoons of this cornmeal mixture. It's so good already. It's sweet, it's buttery. This is a win-win dish. And base is like a cobbler. So it's gonna have a nice crust on top, well, like a cornbread crust. So make sure you have your oven set at 400 degrees. And we're gonna bake this for about 30 minutes or until this turns a nice golden brown. So you just kind of go all the way around it. Pretty much try to cover the top. It should be enough. Basically, there's not much sticking out. Okay. And it fits perfectly in the black skillet. We've had this skillet in my family for about 20 years. And it still cooks great. It's great to cook a pineapple upside down cake in. It's great to fry things in. It's just a wonderful, wonderful skillet. Okay, so that's it. We're not really trying to spread it or anything. We just do it like that. So it's in the oven for 30 minutes or until it starts to get nice and golden brown. And I will check back with you all in 30 minutes. And we will be ready to taste our strawberry cornbread cobbler. Okay, we are back. I just took this delicious, lovely smelling dessert out of the oven. It came out absolutely perfect. Hope you guys can see that. So now you know there's taste time. But first of all, let me say that if you are familiar with Juneteenth, that they use a lot of red food. And of course, the red stands for the blood that they lost during slavery and for the fight for freedom. So with this dish, we're gonna eat this with a lot of pride. Yes, because we have fought for 400 years. But anyway, let's get back to the light and sweet sugary side. Let's take it. Let's take a spoonful out. And I have to tell you guys, this is my first time making this, so I'm really excited. Oh boy, look at that. Oh my God, that is so wonderful. Oh my God. I'm thinking I have to have 2 dips right off. And then with that, you top it with a little ice cream, like a nice scoop of ice cream. Get that melting on there real good. I think I'm gonna have me 2 scoops. This is gonna be my lunch. And then I'm gonna add maybe a couple of fresh strawberries. And some more fresh mint. And voila. I'm gonna let you see when I cut it. You know, I'm left-handed, so it's been cooling for a while, so that you can see that really, really well. It baked perfectly. I will say, watch your oven, because it did run over just a little bit. Okay, it is time. This is an incredible dessert. It's sweet. It's got the fresh strawberries, the fresh mint. That's ice cream. I don't even need the ice cream. This is so wonderful. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Miss Withers, for inspiring me to do a Juneteenth dish. I looked at a lot of them, and this one just really caught my attention because it's sweet. It was simple, it was easy, and it's wonderful. So, till next time, till next month, I'll be doing some grilling. So if you have anything, like I always say, if you have anything, any requests, just contact the Dalton Library and let me know. Until then, have a great, blessed, and safe summer.